Ladies and gentlemen, our next fight of the night is a semi-final fight in the Bare Knuckle Women's Featherweight Tournament. And it is also for the Police Gazette American Women's Bare Knuckle Featherweight Championship. And it is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. And it is presented by MyBookie.com and King Buddha CBD. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight she wears black trimmed in white and gray. Her official weight, 124.9 pounds. She holds an MMA record of 2 victories opposite a single defeat. Please welcome the Invicta veteran and challenger from Fairfield, Iowa, by way of the Dominican Republic. Here is Helen Peralta. And across the ring, her opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight she wears black trimmed in red. Her official weight, 125.3 pounds. As a bare knuckle fighter, she is undefeated at 2-0. Here is the defending Police Gazette American Women Bare Knuckle Featherweight Champion from Las Vegas, Nevada, Christine the Misfit Ferea. And our referee in charge of the action, Bill Clancy.
Clear the ring, ladies. Step back, step back, step back. Put on my command.
See the bounce in the step in her corner of Christine Ferea. The champion toes the line. The bell in round number 1. Black and red for Ferea, black and white for Peralta.
You know, one thing I found interesting that Helen Peralta said that she wanted to do to Christine Ferea was to separate her from her coach. I thought that was a very interesting way. She said that both girls were very adamant about the fact that Christine Ferea has a very good coach and a very good system around her. She wants to kind of separate her from that.
Both fighters throwing and missing lead left hooks. 30 seconds already gone in this title fight. Ferea snapping the jab. Big swing and a miss by Peralta. Lands that left hand to the inside overhand right. Counter right from Ferea. Peralta swinging big early, Chris. Good straight punches, the counter right, but Ferea really landed the 1-2 on the entry. Call for the break from Bill Clancy.
Well, to your point, Peralta is really trying to throw hard punches. She has to establish that right now at the very beginning. And Christine Ferea can't just walk in there and dictate the pace right now.
Ferea was just off balance despite the reaction of the crowd and no danger of being knocked down. That would have been ruled a slip, but she never went down, of course. You see the base of Ferea. Tight, straight punches, lands that jab on cue.
Work out of the clinch, work out of it.
Now to the infighting, half plumb held by Peralta. Again, that's legal under this BKFC rule set. Clancy calls for the break because of the inactivity. You have to throw in the clinch. Walk down pressure from Ferea. Peralta feinting on the level change.
Good
lead left hook. Another lead left hook. Final seconds, round number 1. Straight right hand from Ferea. Ferea throwing straight, Peralta throwing wide. Both fighters landing in the opening round. They continue to throw beyond the bell, and we are heading to round 2. To round number 2 we go. Snap jab immediately from Peralta. Ferea stepping out of range. Peralta continuing to throw that naked left, throwing it wide. Not setting up with the jab, but winging that lead left hook. She just threw an overhand left at Peralta. Ferea much tighter in her striking line. Snapping out that jab from the orthodox right-handed stance. Good left hand!
Just a great counter right there.
Knockdown. Peralta takes the count from Bill Clancy. That was a flash.
Just a great counter punch. She saw it, she threw it, she landed, she went down.
Knuckle up!
Knockdown number 1 of this fight.
Big left hand.
And Peralta lands big. Overhand right. And Ferea goes down.
Ferea hurt.
One knockdown apiece in round number 2. 55 seconds remaining in this round. Peralta now to the inside with the underhook. Clancy keeping this title fight moving. Both fighters certainly obliging and moving this fight along. See that swelling under the left eye of Peralta. Lands the left hand there. Straight right on the 2 from Ferea. Ferea ducking her head to come to the inside. Short uppercut. Big left hand, another right. Both fighters landing big in this sequence. Short right hand on the infighting from Helen Peralta. Wrap around punch by Ferea.
Oh, she's hurt her again.
Beautiful turn from Peralta. More big shots.
Christine Ferea is doing a bad job of just holding her right now. Grabbing with both hands. She's got to control the arms if she's going to do that.
Peralta cut outside of her left eye, and that is the end of a ferocious and furious round number 2. This is round number 3. One knockdown apiece recorded in round number 2. Champion Christine Ferea versus Helen Peralta. Big swings from Peralta. Lands the left hook on the entry, then the right. Short right uppercut on the counter from Ferea.
And I would like to see Peralta lead with that jab first and then come back with the left hook.
Stepping overhand right again. That's a smart wraparound punch. We saw Ferea do that in round number 2. Peralta just ferocious with her infighting. Continues to throw that big left.
And I got to be honest with you, I thought on the inside right now, I thought that this would be Christine Ferea's fight, but it's not seeming to be the case right now.
Plum held by Ferea, then the very clever turn from Peralta. She did that effectively in round 2. Peralta pulling this fight back to the center of the ring. Mouse forming under Ferea's right eye. And that left hand after the right.
I mean, Peralta throws some very quick punches right there. Hard rights, hard left hands. I'd like to see her set him up a little bit better with some jabs behind it. She's just coming with straight bombs. But they're fast and they're landing.
Big right, then the left hand. Clancy doing a good job letting the fighters fight out of that sequence. Peralta now cut corner of her left eye. Just below the brow, just beyond the lid. Snap jab from Ferea just off the mark. This is a phenomenal fight, Chris. 20 seconds remaining, round number 3. Good right hand from Ferea. That takes Peralta off her striking line.
5 seconds. Bell's
Both
coming.
fighters having their moments. The feint, and we are heading to round 4. 4th round is underway. It's been phenomenal thus far. All action between Christine Ferea, the champion, and Helen Peralta.
Man, Peralta's got that left hook is so fast right there. He doesn't almost need a jab. I'd like to see one, but she just landed at will without it.
She largely has not, Peralta, been throwing the jab. She's been throwing that lead left hook for the entry. And even when it's been missing, it's been backing up Ferea, allowing that entry.
I mean, that's a very dangerous punch to throw sometimes. You get counted about that right hand. It's not happening right now. Ferea's not being able to pull the trigger and land the punch.
Peralta now waiting forward. You see Ferea on her bike, snapping out the jab, circling. Swelling under the right eye of Ferea. Bad swelling and a cut left eye of Peralta.
I mean, this right here does show the evolution of Christine Ferea. She's able to, in a fight where she's not doing exactly what she wants, she's able to get on her bike, she's able to move, she's able to make this a different type of fight right now.
And Ferea told us in our fighter meeting yesterday, I'm getting myself out of the take a punch to give a punch mentality, being a much smarter fighter. You see technically how proficient she is. She's so tight with her punches. Peralta, though, powerful, aggressive, and she throws from a lot of unusual angles to effect.
Like I said, Christine Ferea is trying to do exactly what she said. She wants to keep tight. She wants to keep technical. She's not able to do that because Peralta's not playing that game. She's coming in with wild punches, bombs, big left hands. It's making it difficult.
Snap jab just off the mark from Ferea. See the level changes, the bobbing, the feints from Peralta back to the inside. So Clancy warning both fighters, punches to the back of the head. Closing stages, round number 4. See the dirty boxing, the work from the clips. Good clip right hand from Ferea. Then Peralta fires back just before the bell. And to the 5th and final round we go.
Knuckle up!
Round number 5, the final round. What has been an outstanding bare knuckle fight thus far. Christine Ferea versus Helen Peralta. Right back to the inside comes Peralta.
Ferea does a good job of trying to spin her around right away. Not letting, she doesn't want her back to be against the ropes. Good idea.
Ferea snapping the jab. Ferea showing a lot of patience in this fight. There's that left hook, nothing there, but the entry still from Peralta off of the right. Right hand on the exit. Ferea now exploding to the inside. Double underhooks held. The break by Bill Clancy. Right back to it. No wasted time from either fighter in this title bout. Peralta driving through. Now pulling this fight back to the center of the BKFC ring. That hand misses from Peralta. Ferea staying tight with her jab. 6th and final minute now. Good right hand on the overhand from Ferea. Left hand and the right from Peralta. Her punches continually are entry punches, Chris Peralta.
Christina Ferea, look at her mouth. It's wide open right now. It's a good way to get your jaw broken. You can tell she's really tired right now. She needs to close that mouth, bite down the mouthpiece, finish the fight.
Right hand partially blocked. Swing and a miss with the right from Peralta. Jab not getting through from Ferea. The home stretch of this fight now. Both fighters looking for one more big significant strike. Right hand on the clip landed. Right hand from Ferea doesn't get through. That right hand in. To the inside.
Great finish right here.
Both fighters landing. The battle in the end of a real fun, phenomenal fight. See the appreciation from this Biloxi, Mississippi crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the decision, let's have a round of applause for these 2 warriors. After completing the scheduled 5 championship rounds, here are the score totals from our judges at ringside. Judge number 1 and 2 score the fight 48-47. And our third and final judge scores the bout 48-45 to the winner by unanimous decision. And advancing to the final round of the women's featherweight tournament. And new